All right. All right. Hello there, everyone. Didn't have my mic plugged in, so that's why there was radio silence. Anyway, we're starting the playoffs of Quarantine Cup 87. This week we had a tie for fourth place, so Sarthak and Cyrix are doing a little play-in match to see who gets to face me in the semifinals. So we've got a little bit longer of a playoffs this week. Oh, they switched it. I was going to ask them to do spec chat, but they changed it. Somebody noticed. This is a stockpile lackey, so I'm sure it's just zooming right along. I don't know if anyone has a particular lead. I haven't really seen it. Cyrix has just did a bunch of colonnade, so that's certainly something when the game can 3-pile quite quickly, potentially. Sarthak can take the colonnade here. I don't know what they may feel like they need to do a stockpile, unfortunately. Though Cyrix didn't actually draw hand to get colonnade points, so Sarthak may be able to. They're not going to be able to this hand. It may actually. It's very possible nobody gets the last 2 colonnade points because you don't really have an action card in play that's going to like make a lot of sense to get another copy of. Is possible, I guess, with a Haunted Woods or something, but in any case, it's not happening real soon, so it's not clear if one player or the other has a good chance of getting it first. Not clear to me anyway. Cyrix does have a lot more villagers, though that also means you can like spend your turn potentially cranking on lackeys and then use those all up pretty quickly. But the other side of the bracket is Apo and Minion Pawn, so that's what's going on there. Cyrix does in fact take a remodel to get the other colonnade points. Otherwise, this would have been probably a pretty good shot for Sarthak to take a second Haunted Woods and get them here. So, points-wise, that's gonna work out pretty well for Cyrix. But I'm not sure how the game looks in the long term at all, to be honest. I'm Sarthak. I'm gonna play the remodel here. I'm not gonna. I mean, I have it within a state. I guess they're thinking about advancing, or not advancing it, but getting an animal fair off of it. But that turn didn't look super exciting to me. I would have certainly tried to get. I don't know. Maybe they already have the 2 Haunted Woods, but I would have at least thought about trying to get one there. I don't know if Cyrix has like a... Cyrix may have an angle to do the estates or something. That doesn't seem crazy to me. Like 5 estates now, and then the next time you draw your animal fair, you can empty them. It's a little bit risky, I suppose. I don't know how many stockpiles everybody still has. They're not going to go for it. They're going to play for a longer game. And it may be that that was too risky with the draw Sarthak. I mean, certainly Sarthak is getting quite a turn here, and that looks like it probably would have lost to like province estate. So they haven't found their animal fair yet, so in fact they didn't find it at all. So if these stockpiles are play, that's it for the stockpiles. And then I don't know what Sarthak really is doing for money. Oh, that's something to consider. They didn't. Sarthak didn't find their animal fair, so Cyrix probably would have just won straight up on the estate rush. That doesn't mean it was like a good thing to have to think about doing, but it probably would have worked out for them in this particular case. Sarthak has quite a few estates still in deck, which gonna be a little annoying, of course, with the I assume the lackeys. They do this in the oh, they're not under attack. Oh, they're not under attack. For some reason I thought, oh wait, they are. Wait, no. Cyrix played the Haunted Woods now. Okay. Anyway, I'm obviously confused. If I'm Sarthak, I probably just take. Well, I mean, Sarthak. What Sarthak should probably. I mean, getting the animal fairs is okay, but you need like a remodel is what you need. So like do province remodel animal fair, I think looks pretty good. Yeah, this is a nice use of advance there. I was actually thinking that I would have gotten, they had 3 buys, right? Yeah, I would have gotten another animal fair for one of those lackeys, but guess they didn't want to do that. This is pretty bad to see. This is like you just advance or something. Like you can't buy something here. You've got too much. The Haunted Woods hits too hard. I would have just gotten another remodel, I think, rather than the animal, or rather than the additional Haunted Woods in this instance. But this is still going to be quite messy, or can be. I think Cyrix here is lowering, which is. I mean, it looks like it'll probably work out for them, but it is a little bit scary. Because they don't draw any buys or anything here, and then they can double remodel, or they can double province, which is probably just winning. And then they just wait till they mill. Ooh, I would have taken 2, I think. Because you open yourself up to some pretty, I think, scary draws. Where they mill in province, which I think would have been less likely if you just already have the points lead off the 2 provinces, but maybe I'm missing something. Sarthak gets a pretty terrible draw. Just needs to play the Haunted Woods and pass, I think. I don't think there's anything else really you can do. I guess you can advance the remodel, but I don't know what that does for you particularly. The remodel's as good as anything else. It's probably just better. So okay, this will win for Cyrix. That was an interesting game in the end. I thought it might just piles blow up, but they didn't actually do that, or it didn't actually happen. So makes it pretty interesting. All right. This is a thing. These are always interesting. By interesting, it's kind of a pain. I'm gonna end up messing this up some fashion. I think Fool's Gold's probably quite good. I guess the alternative is getting money from courtiers. There are some double types. I mean, you can Fool's Gold into a donate. Not sure. That was fine. I mean, obviously there's worlds where you get a little more money, but that was still quite good. Not sure. Wait, sorry. I thought I trashed more. What is? I wanted to. What is happening? I didn't click nearly as many coppers as what I just failed to do. Okay, so what does this get me up to? I get 5, 7, 10. Okay, pretty good. I didn't draw. What am I gonna draw? Hopefully this is just like enough points. Okay. All right. Well, I guess the other side of the semis are still not finished, so we'll go. Oh no, maybe they are. Yeah, they're done. Sorry. Whoops. Maybe they just finished like right at the same time. Must have been something like that. Yeah, Cyrix got a worse reshuffle than me as far as debt payment and was second player, so it was really gonna be tough for them. I don't think there's time to build there. I mean, you can maybe try and do like one village and have 2 terminals, but you can just do the provinces so fast that well, 4 doesn't look especially special here. The 5, like the 5-3 would be pretty nice or whatever, but well, I mean the 5s are okay, but they're not crazy. So we have not a lot of draw, right? That's the problem. Oh no, there's the experiment thing. Never mind. 5-3 would be really nice just because you could buy a band, and the flexibility on band here is pretty incredibly good. The gains are a problem. I mean, you can gain extra 4s and 8s. I mean, you can do forges, so, but that's about it. I guess you could bargain. I guess you could bargain twice if you wanted to, though. That seems a little greedy. So do amulet and bargain for a band? Seems like reasonable-ish. You could just do double amulet. I mean, the band is especially nice. Well, this stinks, but hopefully we don't have complete mess here. But not the good reshuffle for sure. Not the great reshuffle. The reshuffle may end up being fine. But hopefully they have the 3-4 as well and can't just straight up buy band. I mean, if they have 5, I would easy buy band, like it's not close. Experiment amulet is like, consideration. I think that's fair, but maybe not incredibly good. I don't know. This will be banned for experiment, and then I mean, it doesn't really matter that I revealed that. I'm seriously considering just bargaining again, though there's something to be said for just buying an experiment. Here, there's a question of, do you try and draw to the real amulet, or do you just say, okay, we'll just play the band as one? What are we looking for in the end here? There's not... It's possible to get enough bands, I guess, that you're interested in doing Forge stuff. You could also try to get Forge this turn. I don't have any fortresses or anything though, so it's not that exciting. I mean, Fortress is nice in the end for some double province threat for sure. Eventually we'll want probably a relic. So I didn't draw into this stuff I wanted to, of course, but I think it was still probably a reasonable play by me. That was unfortunate, but I'm gonna take a fortress. I do think the gains are so bad here that it's worth trying for it. IMO. We do have it. Okay. There's something kind of like this. I've been bargaining a lot. I've just been out here looking for bargains. Okay, they don't go anywhere here. They're getting fortress now, but I have fortress, which is pretty cool of me. I don't know. I mean, we would like to probably be able to buy province as well. What do we have left? I have 2 more bands, right? I'm not crazy, am I? Band. 2 bands. All right, what we're gonna do? We're gonna do 3. Then we're gonna well, this order doesn't matter so much. Then do a relic. Not super clear to me on the draw versus the relic there. This was really bad draw, but okay. Can't do too much about that here. Very possible to just be quite sad at the end of this one. What do I do? Just a coin? Okay. Well, this is already pretty cruddy. I could stop here, right? There's 2 bands in the bottom, just province. I would like to province. I feel a little bit ahead. And I think I can apply decent pressure with the fortress. Maybe this is premature. They're gonna get pretty clean here. I could have also just done the forge thing and not gotten the money to be able to buy province. I could have certainly bought a second forge and just done that, which is, I guess, what Minion Pawn is doing, or they're getting a second forge anyway. They're using a lot of, well, they still have, okay, they still have 1 experiment. I was gonna say they're using the draw that I gifted them this turn, I guess. I don't know how many forges they have. I have more of them, more of the forges. Okay, so they're under that style, which I think is probably pretty good. I maybe should have tried to play it that way. I think like 3 of these are fortresses. It's 3 fortresses in silver. I probably should have thought about playing it that way, but this is okay too. There's another fortress. Well, this doesn't matter too much. this number of provinces already, though, is super, super nice. Of course. So they probably can double here. I don't know. They don't have a lot of fortresses. They don't have as many fortresses as I do. Maybe they still have enough. Maybe they have as many as me, actually, at this point. I could just be full of it. If I can get to 5 or even 4 plus mil, I'll be in good shape. Because they can't draw this stuff, I don't think. I don't know, maybe they can draw it next turn. I don't think they can draw it next turn, though. Like, I don't even think it's possible. Okay. Also, the deck is not any good at dutching. I mean, you can forge bands, but then you just don't see the rest of your deck. I mean, a true double here will be certainly winning. The other ways are a little bit more dubious, but okay. Did I need to get... It's silver. Okay, it's silver. So, no, this still works. This is still true double. Right. Yeah. This is still true double. And that's gonna be just too much. I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, yeah, it's certainly too much. This is pretty close to just... I mean, even if I just Dutchy, like, again, they don't have a Dutchy deck. There is no Dutchy deck here. I mean, it just, you can't do it, so. The only thing that maybe would have been interesting to try at some point, like, I could have considered getting, like, Coven over Relic. Draw felt like more of an attack, but the points here are kind of important, just the way the games are a little limited. So, anyway, I just have to try and find Forge, or alternatively, if I get to a point where I don't need to save the fortresses, I can go for more information this way. This is pretty close. The just a Dutchy is also gonna be like plenty. This is a win, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. No need to draw on. Okay. Well, that was a pretty neat board. I maybe should have done what they did as far as go a little heavier on the forges, but when they went for the third forge, I thought, well, that's too far. Like, if they didn't double right then I don't know, you can't draw this much with 2 bands. Anyway, that was a nice bargain board. I sort of learning slowly to go for bargain more aggressively in there. I think it really did pay off. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks everybody who came out and played. Hope you had a good time, and we'll see you all next weekend.